gambling goose cast. It's the gambling goose cast. It's the gambling goose cast. It's the gambling goose cast. If you're a sports fan and wanna bet, this is the right place. Just write your picks on the internet, and I'll put them all together in one parlay. Put it in the books, yeah.
Welcome to episode 13 of the Gambling Goosecast, brought to you by Orb's Natural Rising Crust Pizza. With a mix of soft crust and a slight taste of chemicals, Orb's Pizza is exactly what you need to get the party started. My mouth is salivating just thinking about it. Orb's Pizza, when you want to make a good day, a great day. Alright, last week's parlay did not hit, but I do feel a big hit coming though. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's coming soon. Let's look at the episode 12 recap. Bet 1, Tyler Hines pick Lakers -5 against the Pacers. Lakers had control of pretty much the entire game. Every time the Pacers got remotely close, LeBron actually started to try and easily took back the lead. Lakers won 104-96, making this parlay 1-0, and Tyler's record is now 4-5-1. Bet 2, my bet, Tyson Fury plus 140 against Deontay Wilder. I don't know why I bet on boxing. It's corrupt, and everyone knows it. Tyson Fury clearly won 9 out of the 12 rounds, but somehow the fight was declared a split decision draw. The judge that gave Wilder the fight, what the fuck were you watching? I saw your scorecard, and you gave the first 4 rounds to Wilder. How? Those were arguably his worst rounds. So all I have to say to you is fuck off, buddy. Get a new job. This made the parlay 1-0-1, and my record is now 6-8-1. Bet 3, Bill Aaron's pick Denver -5.5 against the Bengals. First half of this game was pretty boring, with Denver leading 7-3. Denver turned it on in the second, though, scoring 17 points to the Bengals 7. Winning 24-10, easily covering 5.5 points, making this parlay 2-0-1, and Bill's record is now 2-2. Bet 4 was Minnesota Bob's pick, Colts -5 against Jacksonville. I did not watch this game, and thank God the Jags won 6-0. What a terrible game that would be to watch. This made the parlay 2-1-1, and Bob's record is now 6-3. Oh boy, that's 0-3 in your last 3 picks, Minnesota Bob. Get it together. Bet 5, Chuck's pick, Titans -8 against the Jets. Titans were down the entire game until scoring 13 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to win 26-22, but sadly they did not cover the spread, making this parlay 2-2-1, and Chuck's record is now 2-4. Bet 6 is from @ReedEarl from Twitter. He picked over 54.5 for the Buccaneers versus Panthers game. The final score was 24-17, making the total only 41. What a dud of a game, making the parlay 2-3-1, and Reed's record is now 3-2. Bet 7 is from Rodney. He picked the Ravens money line, which was plus 105 against the Falcons. This was a slow-paced game with a lot of field goals. Justin Tucker had 14 points by himself. The Ravens got it done, though, winning 26-16, making the parlay 3-3-1, and Rodney's record is now 4-4-1. Bet 8 was Gus Sr.'s lock of the week. Texans -6 against the Browns. I make fun of Gus for picking the Texans nearly every week, but he keeps winning. So, really can't make fun of him, I guess. Texans won this game 29-13 and made Baker Mayfield look like a loser. Forcing 3 picks, and the parlay ends with a 4-3-1 record. And Gus Sr.'s record is now 8-3-1. The man keeps winning. That recaps last week's bets. Our single bet record is now 31-30-2. And we are up $6.20. And our parlay record is now 2-44, and we are down $679.29. Boo! Let's get on to this week's bets. Bet one is from Rodney. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey, Goosecast listeners, this is Rodney. This week's pick is going to be the Rams-Bears game. We're going to take the Rams -3. It's be interesting to see how the Bears do coming back with. Sounds like Trubisky's going to be playing this week, but when you look at the Bears, sure they got a nice 8-4 record, but they really haven't played many good teams. I mean, the good teams that they have played, they got spanked by New England, Seattle, they're decent, but the Rams are just they're a juggernaut. Their defense is starting to get healthy. Talib's back now, and I just got a feeling Sue and Donald are just going to wreak havoc on the Bears line, who's been kind of average protecting the quarterback this year, and could be iffy with Trubisky coming back from, I think it was an AC sprain in his shoulder. So, I mean, Sue's a dirty player. Wouldn't be surprised if he drops him on his shoulder and Trubisky leaves the game or something like that happens. But either way, I think the Rams' offense is just going to be too much for the Bears to handle. And with the Rams' defense starting to get healthy and to lead back to kind of shore up that secondary, it's going to make for a long day for Chicago. So we're going to go to Rams -3. Put it in the books.
Well, Rodney, sounds good to me, buddy. Put in the books, Rams -3. Bet two comes from Bill Aarons. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey, Gambling Goose. This is Bill from Minnesota calling back again. Last week, my Denver over Cincinnati pick hit, so this week I'm going to stick with the NFL and go with one of your favorite quarterbacks, Eli Manning and the Giants, taking on Washington. Washington's going to have Mark Sanchez starting for them. I just can't see them scoring more than 10 points. So I'm going to pick the Giants and -4. Put it in the books.
All right, Giants -4, put it in the books. And I said I would never bet on Eli again, but I can't help what other people pick. I hate the man, but I do think he's better than Mark Sanchez. So we'll keep it. Giants -4, put it in the books. Bet 3 is from Reddit user Killer Calamari. And the pick is Drake -3 at Wisconsin, Milwaukee. This is college basketball. And the game is tonight. And he says that Drake has been playing well and Milwaukee is back at home after playing a tournament in Northern Ireland. He thinks they will be rusty in their first game back. So put in the books, Drake -3. Bet 4 is my pick. It is for the UFC that is on Saturday. The pick I'm making is Eric Anders. He's fighting Elias Theodora. Anders is the underdog at +100. I have no clue why. Anders is the slight underdog here. He'll have a size and speed advantage against Theodora in this fight, and Anders will win by stoppage in this one. So put it in the books, Eric Anders +100. Bet 5 is Gus Senior's lock of the week. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey, podcast listeners, Gambling Goose calling in again for this week's lock. Like I said last week, they're locks now. I'm on a roll. And you guessed it, Texans -5 to Indy at home. Really? Only 5? And also, I saw that Green Bay is a 5 or 6 point favorite over Atlanta. Has anybody been watching them? I mean, really? That might be the worst Packer team since the 70s when we used to lose every week. Anyway, found some negative stats about Houston this time of year, that they're 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 December games, and 5-11 straight up in their last 16 home games against Indianapolis. So you got this historical trend going against them. You know, they're a different team. I mean, they're my second favorite team. They're actually becoming my first favorite team because the Packers suck. I'm going to take them again, and I'm not just doing it to piss off Gambling Goose because it is pissing them off. I am doing it because they're continually beating the spread and they're winning games. You know, and let's face it, Gambling Goose, what's he going to pick this week? You know, badminton, Jones over Smith by 3 birdies or something like that. Who knows? You know, and the more we bitch about, the more he's going to do this MMA stuff. We know that. But anyway, Houston -5 at home to Indianapolis. It's a lock. Yeah, like Campbell Goose would say, put it in the books. Everybody have a great week. Thanks.
All right, Gus. That's a lot of shit talking. And when you started out the voicemail, you called yourself the Gambling Goose. Never do that again. You're Gus Sr. I'm the Gambling Goose. And second, no, I will not be betting on badminton. I did do an MMA pick this week. And you're right. The more you talk shit about it, the more I'm going to go against everyone. And it's no surprise you picked Texans -5 against the Colts. But you keep winning. So put it in the books. Texans -5. So, that's it for picks this week. So we got 5 bets. The parlay is going to be Giants -4, Texans -5, Rams -3, Drake -3, and Eric Anders +100. We bet 20 to win $524.20. The end of the episode 13 is here now. The podcast is available on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, and now iHeartRadio. And do you think you're good at picking winners? Well, call them in at 715-256-7840. Leave your name, pick, and reason why. Have a good weekend, and put in the books.
Flashback, I was just 16. Look at pictures in a magazine. All it take for me to cream was a girl in a nightgown. But the girls these days, I swear, hanging out in their underwear, snap the titties like they didn't care if they spread all over town. Well, I guess it's a whole new world. Have sex and you don't even need the girl. Playing music out on the road. Head back to my hotel room. Can you do me a solid one? Send me pictures of your pussy on my phone. Hate the movies on the internet. I prefer the personal shit. Won't feel so all alone with some pictures of your pussy on my phone.
Sugar, huh?
Is there sugar in syrup?
Yes.
Then yes! We elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup.